In a new world order, no one takes away our freedom. We give it up on our own. You know, when people mention the movie Matrix, we only focus on taking the red pill and trying to get out of the Matrix, but we don't really focus on the guy who wanted to go back inside. Do you guys remember him? His name was Cypher, and he's the guy who made a deal with Agent Smith and betrayed Morpheus and his team. So, in exchange for sabotaging Morpheus's plan, Cypher would go back inside the Matrix to start a new life as a successful movie star with fame and wealth. And why don't we ever talk about him, right? Because to me, it feels like there are more people trying to be like Cypher in modern society. It's no longer about people being unaware that they're being controlled by this matrix, but more about voluntarily giving up their own freedom in exchange for clout and money. Just like Cypher, right? He wanted to exchange his freedom for influence and wealth. And I don't know about the US or any other countries you guys are watching from, but I feel like my own country is full of people acting like a bunch of Cyphers. They're a bunch of freaking cowards, is what I want to say. You know, from a certain point on, Korea started to resemble China. And I don't know exactly when it happened or how it happened. Or maybe it's been like this whole time, but maybe I just didn't realize it. But it seems like the world is getting closer to the new world order, and Korea's going there the fastest. It's getting closer the fastest. After all, we are the fastest growing, record-breaking dystopia in the world, right? And the biggest problem with living in a world like this is that we don't desire freedom anymore, because freedom doesn't grant common people any benefits. And I do realize that I'm speaking in broad strokes here, but we really have to take some time to think about this, right? In a world where being a slave and being a farm animal grants you higher benefits than being a free man, how many would actually choose freedom? And the benefits are not limited to financial gain. Benefits also include things like inclusion, which is huge, right? FOMO mentality plays a huge role here. When society weaponizes being left out, when society weaponizes loneliness, this weakens the minds of individuals. And if individuals' minds are weakened, what good is personal freedom? And where I live, Korea weaponizes fear of missing out mentality constantly. You know, yesterday, I talked about how there is a national boycott movement against Starbucks in Korea. And it's been only a few days, but things are getting worse and worse out here, man. So first, what happened was CEO of Starbucks Korea was sacked, and the owner was sued for defamation even after giving a public apology. Second, there's an online trend of people smashing Starbucks merch on social media, and more people are chiming in. Third, there's a public gatekeeping where the public shames celebrities or influencers who uses Starbucks. And this is just a normal Tuesday in Korea. It's not even new, because this happens all the time. We've been weaponizing cancel culture ever since the Me Too movement back in 2017, if you guys remember. And out of fear, people join in like a bunch of idiots, right? Like a bunch of cowards. Come on, bro. Do you really want to fit in that bad? So bad that you're willing to give up your own principles, your own freedom? I guess what I want to say is, don't be a coward like Cypher. You know, everyone dies in the end, But you can make the choice. Are you going to die a coward or free man? And I think the answer is quite simple.